most of the thoughts I thought about today were, will I be able to make money? Will I have money? Will I become a billionaire? Will I be rich? Will I have the cars or mansions? Will I be able to have my dream business? Will I be able to have my dream life? And I just kept asking this and asking this. And I don't know if those questions are good, right? Because I feel like, because we can always enjoy life and be grateful and just do the work and maybe have a normal life. But then a really big part of me says, no, I don't want a normal life. I want an extravagant, big life. And I know I'm meant for that. But it also feels as if, me thinking about this all day, all night is crazy. It's too much. I just can't fathom to think about myself. It's like I'm thinking about myself 24/7, and it's like, isn't that a little bit too greedy to myself to be thinking about myself constantly? So it just makes me think like, wow, the world we live in, how money revolves around the world, and how looks matter, and if you don't take care of your looks, you know, and if you look good, people stare at you. Yeah, it feels great. You have a nice car. People stare at you. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, sure. But I want a nice car to, sit in and drive in. I want to feel a Ferrari. I want to be able to have a big mansion with a spacious, and maybe have some kids with a gay man. Gay husband. I'm gay. But I don't really care about the gay part, since I've already, I know myself a lot. But it's more about, money and dreams and goals in life. Because I fear that, I won't be able to achieve my dreams. And I think this fear is in a lot of people among us. I think it's a growing should I say condition? It's not even a condition, but many of the times we have to try, I guess. Yeah, we have to try to love our life. Trying to love my life made me who I am today, so I'm thankful for that. I really am thankful for that, no joke. I wouldn't be who I am today without me. But also, every experience that I've ever experienced, hurtful, happy, everything in between, it made me who I am today. So that is something to be so grateful about. And I also can't, take that for granted, I used to always take time, love, joy, education. Yeah, I took almost authenticity. I took it for granted, but maybe that was 1 or 2 years ago. Especially 1 year ago, I took academics so for granted, and now I've ended up in a university that's it's not the best in Thailand, right? But it's considered a good school, but it's not considered competitive, because almost anyone can get in there as long as you have money to pay for the tuition fee. You get what I mean? But it's a good school. They have good teachers. Now that I'm in it, I can confirm that there are good teachers, good education system, and it's good, right? But I wonder, if I had tried more, would I have gone to somewhere in America, somewhere Chulalongkorn, the best university in Bangkok, Thailand? And I think there's also this pressure to be the best version of you. And yes, I love to be the best version of me. don't get me wrong, I want to be the best version of me, because being the best version of me makes me feel like a better version of myself. It makes me feel happier, greater, more successful. And that is something we all need in life, to be happy, successful, and to feel like we're on top of things. We all want that, do we? We do. But I guess if it's not authentic, and if it's not something that you truly want, is it really worth it? You know, it's something I question myself from time to time is, but every day, don't get me wrong, every day when it comes to academics, or every single assignment I send it in on time, no matter what, because I realize the importance that you only get to learn in university once, and if you miss this, you miss this. And you only got one certificate, and after me taking granted from in high school, I don't want to take it for granted anymore. So, but when it comes to, you know, dream jobs, and I'm also still discovering myself, but the pressure to know it is like high. So I'm also trying to find the even between that, you know. Oh my gosh. I like saying, you know. I use too many filler words. I want to be a better version of myself, which is why I say I don't want to use too many filler words, you know. I believe that every day can be a day where possibilities and anything can happen. You could become famous if you had posted for 10 videos, or this is your 1000th video, and you still haven't blown up. Maybe you post again tomorrow. Maybe you'll blow up. But the thing is, it's never about luck, but more about what's authentic to you. And when you're authentic to yourself, I think things just come to you naturally. When I was authentic to myself, one of my videos, dancing videos on TikTok, it suddenly had like 300 views, and that was like the last video I posted, and that was like a week ago. And I used to post a lot of dancing videos, but I was like, I don't really feel it nowadays. Maybe if I find the spark back again, I will post. But for right now, my passion is this, motivational speaking. And I feel like I'm not gonna say quit, because I'm not actually gonna quit. Probably gonna come back to it again. Might take a break from this. I don't know if this is the last video, because I found a new passion. It's not new, but it's like a really old passion that I discovered recently by watching a Netflix movie, Parasite, Korean movie Parasite. And there's this scene where, the son paints, and I was like, wow, that's inspiring. He paints just like me, messy. And I used to be so judgmental of my art when I was younger, and I wanted to be a perfectionist when it comes to art, so it looks perfect. But I realized that art is a form of self-expression. It's not trying to conform your art into boxes and try to fit it in and make it look like something that is on the internet already. Which makes it a little sad how that's how I thought art was to follow. But now I choose to lead. That's such a different mindset. I love it. I'm a totally, completely different person. I want to lead now. I want to take charge of the world. I want to be myself. And I believe that's so beautiful. Anyways, have a really great day, guys. I just hope everyone does, just be yourself. And I think if you be yourself, And if you listen to what you want, you will get what you want. Don't try to overextend yourself, and don't don't put yourself in situations that you don't want to be in. But also try new things, and don't put yourself into a box that makes you not able to grow. You know, have a growth mindset, but also know your limits. Have a good day, guys.